Safety is a priority, and I am a female. Win some, you lose some. At some point, you just gotta make it into a game. Things. Other things. Holy crap. Hello, everybody. Long time no talk. First time I sold my keychains. I look over here, it's because I have my notes over here. How much did I make? Now, I actually just calculated this yesterday. I've been writing it down 100%. You gotta write things down, because if you don't, then it's just gonna like pile up and it's not gonna be good. And when tax times comes, yeah, write everything down. If you're a new business, write everything down. Keep receipts, all that. I made $100-roonies. My first day, I did make the absolute most. I've been out a couple times, but I've only had about 4 or 5 days in total sales. Win some, you lose some. Thankfully, I haven't had to pay for a spot, so it's just like I'm losing my time. If you are a smart business owner, you will put in state tax. Can't figure out what like the taxes at the end of the year are. California state tax is so expensive. I made $100.38, but not actually. That was just my flat what I made. Then you figure out tax. And how I figured this out is you get the amount, multiply that by the tax number. Out of that $100, $8.03. Did I actually make $100? No, I actually made $92.35. How many keychains did I sell? I sold 7 keychains, 1 magnet, and this was just on my first day, and that's why I was like, holy crap, that is crazy. That's crazy. So much fun. And I personally love going in person because I could see the people, I could see the reaction and have a conversation. It's just fun. I am a talker. I'm also an introvert. It's not easy talking to strangers, but at some point you just gotta make it into a game. What was my most popular keychain my first day? The strand keychain, which pop a little picture. The strand keychain is really just like a normal keychain. This is for somebody that, dare I say, doesn't like dogs or dachshunds. But we are going with all customers, okay? All customers. My business is called Weenies and Things, meaning I got weenie dog stuff, things, other things for other people, because I figured I couldn't just do a dachshund themed store. Like, there are dachshund loving people, but I'd get more customers if I had a mix of things. That's why we went with regular strands. We're in the works, okay? We're gonna get some more stuff. I kind of would like to sell a lot more of what I have now before I make anything else. Now, how has my website been going? Not good. Not good at all. I mean, okay, I can't say not entirely good. I have made 1 sale from having a website because, you know, you can look online and be like, oh, she has this and she has that. Oh, I want that. And somebody from my work saw one and they were like, oh, I like this, and boom, bada bing. I got 1 sale so far. Not directly on the website. I have not shipped anything out via website. That is going to be exciting. I've done a trial run with like my own self, trying to see if it all works, and it works well. He's like licking my arm. Thank you, Bob. It's just a process. Now, if you have been catching up, watching my shorts, you would know that I had a little incident. There was this homeless guy, and I'm friendly to all. I saw him and he was asking, noticed he had a Four Loko, which if you don't know what that is, that's a good thing. It's an alcoholic beverage that will mess you up. Kept coming back, and here I am thinking, oh, I got a person. No. he was slurring and talking nonsense, and I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. I was like, he's going through something. He would not leave me alone. And then he was like, you have Adderall, don't you? Then he was like, everybody has a little bit of meth in them. That's when I whipped out my phone and I texted Asher and I was like, hey, it's a little not great over here. If you could just like come by and help me pack up. Because then he plopped down right next to me. I think at one point he called me sweetheart. Thank God, Asher came and the guy was like protective over me. And he was like, hey man, like, why are you making her leave? Like, are you her dad? And in the moment, I didn't chuckle, but like afterwards, I was like, I told Asher, I was like, hey dad. Because that crap is so funny. Like, he definitely looks older than me, but I don't think he looks like my dad. When we came home, we had a conversation and we're like, yeah, probably not the best spot, because this happened my first weekend. I was livid. I wasn't there, but maybe just an hour. I just did not feel like I got much time. But at the same time, safety is a priority and I am a female, so therefore things are just tougher. And we decided that I probably shouldn't go back there, especially if it's on a Wednesday, because Asher's at work. And so it's like, he's most likely not going to be able to come to my rescue. And, you know, could I call the cops? Yes. Are the cops going to be speedy? Most likely no. Just like, I don't want to deal with that. It's safer for me not to be there. And it sucks so much because that was the best spot. Because it's right in front of a store and there's foot traffic. And I've been trying to find a new spot. I have 2 ideas in mind. I'm going to try today to see what it's gonna look like, if it's gonna work. I tried one spot, did nothing. It was just car traffic, no foot traffic. Story, I found out, Asher said that when I was cleaning up, the guy was staring at my butt. Then you add that with the fact that he thought Asher was my dad, so then that means he thinks I'm a child. So you're staring at a kid's butt. It's just, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. That will wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you buy Keychain. The website will be linked down below. Wanna help? You can totally post this website to your socials and tell people to check it out. I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching.